Yeah, definitely. Now the next step is to have course him to be identified. What allocation is there, and then the next thing is because he received the polling
As you can see, Dr. Kizza Besigye putting his finger on the biometric device, trying to get his fingers verified at the polling station, just right near his home, a walkable distance of about 1 minute. Now, he moves on to another stage, another level. He has his ballot, and now walks to the basin where he's supposed to tick. Definitely, we do not want to anticipate, but you know who is going to tick. Now Dr. Kizza Besigye, the FDC flag bearer, ticks and even shows the people that he has voted himself. Doctor, could you?
Yes,
Can you display this side?
Just, Doctor.
Display.
Ballot paper in the box and because
Before he puts his ballot paper, he's folding it now. Then later on, locked it.
the box like
The game is over now. He has made it. Of course, people cheering him with a smile as he wears his hood. That is the wood that he normally wears, especially during the walk to work, and something that represents the people who are oppressed, the people he says need redemption. He now moves to another level of voting. Of course, you know the other people who are contesting
in this area. FDC, there is Laurent, who is contesting for the Rukungiri municipality, and then he goes. So he says he's entitled to a secret ballot. He does not want people to look at what he's doing, though people continue to swarm the parameter that has been put. Then the next is woman MP. That is where he's headed to vote, but he seems not to be having any chance of casting a secret ballot. People encircling him, following him up and ensuring they observe what happens and what he's doing, being an icon in this area. So he finalizes with the woman MP ballot. Now he's going to cast it. He has cast it. Finally, the voting is done. And Dr. Kizza Besigye has finished voting. And of course, we are going to be talking to him in just a minute. But of course, not within the polling station, because it's not allowed according to the Electoral Commission guidelines. Now he gets a mark of ink to ensure. Of course, he's working with us right here, and he's going to be addressing the entire press. So you can see a number of international media and others from within encircling him and ensuring that everybody gets to have the first sound from FDC flag bearer Dr. Kizza Besigye after casting his vote. Yes, we can talk from here, Doctor. How does it feel to cast your vote on such a remarkable day?
Well, voting is
Okay. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready?
Voting is one of the most important and fundamental responsibilities and duties of a citizen, and it's a right that every citizen should enjoy. But voting is not just the pushing of a piece of paper in those boxes. Voting is having the message you put on that paper respected. The decision that you put on that paper taken into consideration in the whole country. And that is what is still a challenge for this country. Because no single leader since independence has assumed that leadership of the country through these processes of voting. Citizens come and vote, and their vote is ignored. So in other words, the significance of such a day is highly undermined by the lack of free and fair elections. And this country has never enjoyed a free and fair elections. All the officials managing this election are officials that are appointed and managed by one of the candidates. And the security and the military institutions, the administrators of our country, like RDCs and other administrative functions of the state, are openly and virulently partisan. I use one party as if it's a one state. And unfortunately, 53 years of independence, we still have no chance of celebrating an election like this one, saying it's a free and fair election. Nonetheless, we use every opportunity at the election to push the frontier for citizens' freedoms and rights. And that is exactly what we are doing. Very clearly saying that this is an election we are going to win by defiance and not by compliance. And that defiance was to some extent either genuinely misunderstood or deliberately misrepresented. Defiance is for our rights. They are the problem. They ceased being and so our defiance campaign is a resistance campaign, actually, and it is intended to make sure that the citizens regain their power in spite of all the challenges and odds that are arranged by ensuring that the state. That is why even we never had LC1 elections. The grassroots structure of the state is still a movement system. So we are contesting against the state, and if for whatever reason the people of Uganda do not overwhelm all the challenges arranged against them by the state, that struggle will, I have absolutely no doubt, continue until that happens. Whether it happens within my lifetime or not, I have no doubt that the citizens of Uganda are no longer going to turn back. They will either prevail in this election or they will continue until they prevail and regain their rights in this country, and have governments that are subject to citizens' control, and governments that account to citizens and that do what citizens want, not governments that are guided by some mistaken belief that his vision is the best vision in the country. So this is a very critical part of the struggle for citizen emancipation. So they are not with somebody and is power. I'm sure if you asked members here who are, you will meet quite a number of them. And if you want, they're being power, they have cards.
Yes.
Power 10 cards, where the 10 names are registered, the 10 names of their cell, of their group. And those 10 names are also a copy of that 10. Actually, somebody is giving you here one of the power 10 is giving you the evidence of this is the power 10 card, and these their contact. And this, a copy of this is also at our headquarters. So we are with, or we should be
telling the results. How are you likely to conduct it, and where?
Well, it will be conducted just as at the polling station, at the sub-county, at the district, and at the national level. At all levels where there is collation of information, we shall have a tallying system. And we hope that this time again, they won't be raided and disorganized. I must say that, you know, there are already quite a number of challenges that are being met in the very electoral commission. No materials are there. I have absolutely no information is being given to us. I have absolutely no way of knowing. I have no way of knowing. But remain. Organize disorganizing Ireland also the way it is happening without a highly suspect of being subversive.
If you lose the election, are you going to let your people?
There is no losing.
Let him ask the question. Let him ask the question, please. It's being asked.
If you lose the election, are you going to let your people to step down?
Which people?
Which people?
To step down from what?
Just to say that
From